So I don't know about you guys, but all of the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes YouTubers keep hyping all of the new Rebels that are coming out lately. That there is no one, I mean no one, who is a bigger fan of the Rebels faction other than me. But what they're really trying to do is disillusion you from the characters that can actually break the game. Characters that would make you tremble just at the very sound of it, while they are secretly 7-starring those characters under your noses.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you what I mean by showing you what I've been secretly working on under the covers. And with this unveiling, you will see the true power of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Oh shoot, I just spent all my credits on that. Well, now that I'm broke getting those characters the 7 stars, what we are doing today is we are talking about Kanan Jarrus, who is one of our new characters that we can unlock today. Super excited to check it out, but what we are doing first, like I usually like to do for these new characters, is we're going to hop over to swgoh.gg and we're going to look at the kit so we have a basic understanding of how he works before we go into the event and do too much lollygagging. So let's check this out real quick. First of all, his basic attack is going to spread offense down like wildfire across the field, known as Disarming Strike. So what Disarming Strike does is on his basic, he deals physical damage to a target enemy and inflicts offense down until the start of Kanan's next turn. So it doesn't wait until the enemy goes through a turn, it waits until Kanan takes his next turn, which is quite interesting. And upon a critical hit, this effect cannot be resisted. So this will just apply no matter what. At least that's what it sounds like on paper. But next up here, we have Intervene, and this has a 3-turn cooldown, and he is a taunting Jedi. First off, he deals physical damage to a target enemy, so he can actually attack, and he taunts for 2 turns. Then he dispels all debuffs on another target ally, and then while Kanan has this taunt, he gains double the tenacity. So this means he's going to try to ward off those negative status effects like ability block, stun, daze, all that magical stuff, and he's going to be a cleanser for targeted allies. Not a group cleanser, but still nonetheless a 3-turn cooldown. 2 turns of that, he will be taunting. So technically, from what it sounds like, there is only 1 turn where he is not taunting. And then before we get to his unique, he has another ability known as Total Defense, also a 3-turn cooldown, and this is also with a Zeta. And what this does is Kanan dispels all debuffs from himself. Then he grants himself and another target ally protection up, 40% protection up for 2 turns. And the big thing here is Clear Mind. Kanan has a 70% counter chance and recovers 25% health whenever he suffers a debuff. So very Sun Fact-like, where instead of counterattacking and removing buffs and putting critical chance down, he's going to counterattack, or he has a chance to counterattack, and will apply offense down. Now, when we take a little look at all of the stats, he's going to be very slow. 95 speed, it's Bayes Malbus type of speed, but this actually might be a good thing because as we see of his basic, you want to wait as long as possible before Kanan's next turn, because the longer he takes to get to his next turn, that means the longer offense down is going to be applied on the enemies. His potency is actually above average, and the median is exactly 31%, and 38% is definitely above that. So even before getting a critical hit, he should be going to place offense down quite often and shouldn't be resisted all that much. Defensively, not going to be the beefiest character out there. Health and protection are pretty high, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty solid, but still should be sufficient to take quite a few punches for the team. And then lastly, taking a quick look at the gear. Raid gear, pretty much right on average. Gold gear actually right below the average, which is great. Purple gear is really high up there, not as high as characters like General Kenobi or General Grievous, but still almost up there. And then blue gear, we have 570 pieces, which is extremely high up there, way up there. And then green and white, pretty much right around the average or slightly above the average. So overall, when just looking at the kit on the surface, taking it as it is on the 4 corners of this page, it looks pretty good. Numbers, kit, seem to blend well, but as you guys know, we need to see it in action to really understand how this is, and hopefully in this Spectre 1 event, we can kind of get a somewhat decent idea of how to use them. So here we are in the cantina, and we are greeted by the new Spectre 1 event banner. Pretty cool. I love the banners they make. but we need to talk about a few things real quick, just really minor things. And those minor things are the new packs that came out. So what they are doing, it seems like, last week we had the Harrison Dula bundle, you had the $9.99 pack, US dollars of course, and then you have the 1,299 crystal pack. The $9.99 pack, you get 25 shards of him and a bunch of gear. Again, $9.99, it's a great price, much better than a lot of those more expensive ones. You're getting 25 shards. And the last thing we're talking about is the 1,299 crystal pack. For all those crystals, you have a chance to get 5 to 30 shards and random mats, which really no one really cares about those. They're just interested in the shards. But if you are doing this, just keep in mind you're going to be spending roughly $400, probably way less if you have just amazing luck. But most of the time, you're probably going to get that 5 shard drop. So do keep that in mind. With all that being said, let's get a warm-up by doing the Kanan Jarrus Clanker event. As you guys know, I love to toss in my General Grievous because he needs to have a party once in a while. He's got to go out and get loose because he never gets used in this game. EA, please do something about him. All right, to kick off this party, we're going to have Chopper toss some rocks. Boom! And then, of course, Grievous, time to turn up the beat. Here you go! Well, that was awkward. All right, enough of that. Let's get right into today's topic of Spectre 1. So what I want to do today, since Kanan Jarrus is a Jedi, I want to use General Kenobi's lead to see how it plays under a non-Phoenix team. And of course, we got General Grievous because he's always that awkward sixth wheel in these type of events. So let's try this out. You know, first tier, always the most challenging. No crates. No crates today. That's a good thing. So what we have here, Kanan's basic disarming strike. We talked about this, inflicts offense down and can't be resisted on a critical hit. Show me what you got. Well, we didn't apply offense down, so that's okay though. All right, so let's get him out. Anakin with the big damage. Boom. Get those younglings out of here. And we get on to round 2. So I'm actually, as I said last time, as much as I dislike, there we go, we got offense down. As much as I dislike Rebels, these kits are actually really darn cool. They have a lot going on, and I'm hoping, what I really want to see in this game, I don't know about you guys, I love getting new characters, don't get me wrong. New characters are one of the best feelings in the game, especially if it's someone that you hold true and dear to your heart. Like when Emperor Palpatine came out, I was very excited. But hold that thought for a second, let's just check and see how many shards we got. And we got 25. So battle number 1, you guys will unlock the character just like the Harrison Dula event. So thank you so much for EA for doing that, because a lot of people couldn't unlock the characters in the past because they were a few shards short. This is a great thing to do. But let's get to the next event and I'll complete my thought that I was saying. So as I was saying in that last battle that we were doing, okay, fine, we'll talk about this first. So you want to use Intervene to clear any debuffs on an ally. Okay, so we have Tenacity down. We'll go ahead and try this out. And then you gain Taunt and bonus Tenacity. So let's try this out. I'm guessing they want us to use this on Barris, so we'll go ahead and do it on Barris. Man, he's missing a lot, but as you see, we went ahead and cleanse, and he gained Taunt. So it's got a lot of stuff going on. Besides taunting, he's attacking and cleansing and gaining more Tenacity. So that is actually pretty big. So going on for my last topic, I love the fact that we get new characters. When Emperor Palpatine came out, I was super excited. I was super stoked. And I'm pretty sure when these Rebels came out, plenty of people were excited about that. However, what I would like to see, dear EA, if you are listening to me, this humble YouTuber who has nothing better to do except play games and go to law school, I and probably a lot of other people would love to see if you can maybe dedicate just 1 month of reworking a lot of characters and maybe do those packs like the Sith Order pack. You went ahead and sold Darth Maul, not Kenobi. Oh, Kenobi went to the dark side. We're in trouble. And Count Dooku, Darth Sidious, Savage Opress. That would be really great. So that way you can get, repaid for all the work you do. Because one reason probably why we don't get as many reworked characters is because the character's already in the game. Usually the reworked character already has, it's already free to play, so they won't make any money off of it. But if you rework a character and then maybe you sold it as a pack to people who want to quickly get on the train of reworking a character, I think that would make it worth your while. Just my opinion, I would be super happy if they maybe just took 6 characters, like we have 6 new Rebels characters. Would be great to see if they went and reworked 6 characters and put them in the game. Super, super awesome if they did that. And the next event here, we got 5 shards. So let's get on to the next battle, and we'll keep our conversation going. But that's just what I think. You guys might have a different opinion. You just might like new characters and you don't care about older characters like General Grievous, which I really need General Grievous to get fixed. Just please throw me a bone here. And looking at this event now they want us to try Total Defense, where he dispels all debuffs from himself, and then he grants himself and a selected ally protection up. So let's try this out. So we're going to cleanse him. I really like the new mechanic where you can pick someone rather than it just being at random. Let's give it to General Kenobi here. Oops, I accidentally gave it to General Grievous, but he needs the help anyways. There you go, buddy. You're welcome. And here we go. All right, so actually, I was, before when I first saw the kit on just paper, before going to swgwedge.gg, I wasn't really seeing if he would be useful, but I think I might be wrong here. Yeah, he's not doing big damage, but the fact that he could do a lot of cleansing off himself and others, that is, that's going to be pretty big, especially the counter chance. We haven't been seeing too much counterattacks because, he hasn't been attacked all that much in these events, but maybe the last ones we'll see something happen here. But I'm actually really curious to see what you guys would see. If they had to fix 6 characters in the game, just for 1 month, no new characters, just reworked characters, who would you like to see? And on that bombshell, we have 10 more shards getting into our last battle here. I gotta say, I'm really missing those Imperial crates. A lot of people who checked out the website I showcased a while ago. Let's first check this out. Clear Mind grants Kanan counter chance. Yeah, we read about that already. But what I was about to say, we have no one to cleanse here. But what I was about to say is that on my website I showcased a while ago in my ranking video, we already went ahead and we added the Imperial crates to the Hall of Fame ranking table. So check it out and click on it if you're looking to see what it's all about. It's actually quite funny. And I'm really enjoying General Kenobi. I unlocked him a couple weeks ago. I showed you guys all of that. And I geared him up. He is a pain to gear, but he is really worth it. I was one of the first few people in this game to go and showcase this character. And I'm finally happy that I got him unlocked myself. It's been it's been really exciting finally unlocking him. And he's just one of those characters you feel like you just have to use because he's so great. And we just saw Kanan counterattack. That wasn't because of his base chance. It's all because of Kenobi's retribution that he gave everyone, which is one reason why he's so great. It's really powerful. I use him with an all-Sith team, which is kind of funny. And it's really deadly in Arena. Getting Sith to counterattack like Emperor Palpatine, yeah, it's kind of dangerous. Come on, get out of here. Come on, Kanan. You've been missing a lot of attacks, man. I bet you have like some base like misstat or something like that. Getting on to the third battle. Man, I really wish we had some Imperial crates. All right. Smack-a-dab. Smack-a-dab that guy. All right. Oh, that is one of the coolest things in the game. Just getting everyone to assist off of a heal. I did an in-depth review on Kenobi way back when. And as I said then, and it still stands today, he really does make healers like Barris really, really important on top of their already great kit, because it forces you, in a way, to always make sure you're keeping your health topped off. And the more health you have, the more counterattacks you're going to get, so it just really does help out all around. But it does, the Sith Trooper, when they get under your protection and get into health, that's when it kind of starts cutting into the usefulness of that ability that I was just showcasing there. Let's just auto this one, because this is actually a little easier than I was intending. All right, and one more hit. There we go. Nice big hit, 11,000. And Kenobi, he hits pretty hard when he gets all those buffs. So, I mean, overall, I'm super excited that I got Kenobi geared up. One of the best characters in the game, and I'm so happy he's finally in my inventory. We got healing immunity on everyone. There we go. So they're not going to get any sort of heal from the Stormtrooper commander, but just in case, let's get him out of there. Bada bing, bada boom. He's out of the picture. Smack him up, and that was actually a decent hit from Kanan. I mean, nothing crazy, but still better than what Barris can do, that's for sure. And I think we should just let's just auto this blast piece. Think we game, set, and match here. They really got to do something about General Grievous's ability. Oh, there we go. On General Grievous's ability to apply health down, it needs to do a lot more than just that, in my opinion. But there we have it, 25 shards. And that puts us at, let's see, 65 out of 25. So we should get this character at 3 stars. So let's get right into my inventory and star him up, assuming I have the credits to do so. All right, it is time to now activate Kanan Jarrus. He is going to be unlocked at 2 stars. Do I have money? I at least have 100 credits, so we are all solid there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. And there you have it. One of my favorite feelings in the game is unlocking a character for the very first time. You don't get any other feelings really like that. It's like when you first meet your true love, you get all those butterfly feelings, and then a couple months later, you find a lot of other better characters and you forget about that moment. But cherish it while you can, because I think he will be a very solid player, and because there were a few souls in my last video that were upset that I didn't take the Harrison Duel of the 3 stars on screen, I will do this just for you guys. Here we go. There you have it. 3-star Kanan Jarrus, probably going to sit at level 1 in my inventory for quite a long time. Overall, very cool tank. Wished we had old Ben have something like this. That would be absolutely amazing. But you guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think of this character. Count Dooku in-depth review coming out this weekend. Hope you guys look forward to that. And as always, for more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content, please be sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe for more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content. And we will talk again soon. Peace out.